Okay, I don't know what it is with this week or this month, but let's just get this done. Maybe it was pent-up energy from 2016 oozing through. In the last couple of days, I've seen favorite channels on YouTube such as Armored Skeptic and what he sometimes refers to lovingly as Skeptic clones, which are actually channels that existed before him, and he's probably very self-aware of those. I've seen him get attacked by those channels because they pointed out, hey, I was here before you, and that he's not really original. I've seen other channels go after each other, and like a lot of you, I've watched idiots go after each other and eat each other alive in various YouTube communities. Now, everybody has their breaking point. Everybody can have a short or long fuse, and I have an interesting perspective to bring to this. But yes, this is about WTF Sky, Marie, I think his name is Jake, Logan Runnin, and a very unfortunate individual that has been assisted this week by all of them, along with somebody whose name is actually Tiffany under a different channel. But I'm going to tell you what my week was like. Now, I'm just going to put some things sledgehammered into perspective. I've already done this in a video. By the way, I'm back on the side of the river I belong on, I guess. Spent the last week having... This isn't a sob story, I'm just giving you a reference point. Spent the last week fighting an infection that tried to kill me last year and tried to kill me 3 years before that and 10 years before that. After having escaped a snowstorm that is unusual, that had foot-deep snow, that had torn down trees, a couple of which could have killed me. But I got really lucky because I was late, because I actually looked at a news report on the weather and believed it and didn't have this happen. And stubborn as I am, I still trudged through the snow. I'm one of these people who calls for, repeatedly, peacemaking. I've said and done things that I've had to not grovel, but simply post a video as a grown-up human being and say, Logan, I was wrong. I was completely wrong. But it wasn't a briefcase, it was a pencil case, okay? He'll know what the joke is. Look, Logan's channel's a lot like mine. He doesn't get as many breaks as I do. On YouTube land, there are a ton of pitfalls, landmines, and just plain old suicide bombers, it seems. Bomb throwers, as he usually calls them. That tend to shoot down a channel as soon as they get the opportunity to, because you become annoying. WSO has come up on my radar repeatedly, and how I've annoyed him. Not by actually doing anything about him, but by posting a video that he probably wanted to do. I beat him to the punch. But that's cutesy. That's fun. His reaction wasn't. And like Logan, I've had my channel shot down repeatedly by groups of individuals who called themselves communities. Usually they're Nibiru heads, or whatever. I've even managed to make peace with them by explaining to them that nothing you'll do will ever stop me from having a channel. How many times you say that? To the point now that the last gasp from 2014, if you're watching, he's out there. He's always out there. Lunatic Fridge, I know you're out there chilling and defrosting. Even that gang of 6 is dead and gone and a waste of time, and has actually picked a fight with some people that Logan and I both know about. WTF Sky. One of them that will remain nameless, like Voldemort, because I'd rather deal with Voldemort. Yeah, so let's not get at each other's throats. Statement. Marie and I guess Jake and such, that was over the top. You're new to the... Until you've lost a couple of channels, you do not know how frustrating this gets. Next. Logan, if you're watching, you did overreact like you always do, and that's okay. He's passionate. So am I, so is everybody. But this doesn't do any good, and it makes sure that nobody is staying on task if anybody wishes to, and it doesn't accomplish anything. And this is the thing we usually make fun of others for doing. I'm not saying both sides have to do anything to fix this. I'm saying both sides should start calming down. If there are any sides, it shouldn't be sides. And you should think. Person to person, Marie and Jake, that was excessive. You should, that is literally, absolutely the polar opposite of what should have been done. Yes, Logan, he did vent But think about losing, I don't even know how many channels. I'm going to estimate conservatively 10 channels now. Having them shot down on purpose in the most bass-ackwards, passive-aggressive, infuriating, work the system and giggle about it while you trot off into the distance way. These are people who get it in your face that they're going to shut down your channel using the absolute dumbest reasons possible because they know what part of the bot to manipulate on YouTube and Google. Like in this video. Let's trigger it. Saying star 1, how you doing? You're a liar. Now my channel gets shot down because he pays $300 for it, right? See, that's how it works. One word, one name, one statement. So, welcome to the world you are now entering. Some of us helped you avoid a very definite pitfall from one of that guy's associates. This is something that you stop taking seriously after the smoke is cleared. You tend to pay attention to it. No, I'm not going to do a second take. I'm not going to wait for it not to be noisy. This is the new year and it's finally healthy again after a week of lethal bad weather. My perspective here is that tomorrow's another day and everything will be fine. But the lasting effects we have on each other are what are left with. I'm still sad that I've lost friends because they couldn't say they were sorry to me or couldn't realize that I was trying to prevent them from being dragged under. Lost actual friends in real life that way. This is really, really, really sad for me to say this, but Jake and Marie, you should apologize. Not that you're being the bigger person, you should apologize, period. And all you'd have to do is go to the video in question and simply put in the credits at the bottom. These are the people who helped us get this to happen because they weren't able to do it themselves. That's extremely gracious and a correct thing. And there's more than just Logan. It's more than just the person who was interviewed. It's many people involved, apparently. And that's good. I didn't contribute anything. Don't include me. But how about a little detente? Because the individuals you're dealing with want to make sure there isn't any. That's the entire purpose of their existence, to divide and conquer. So, thanks for listening on both sides. I'm still going to watch all the channels. But seriously, this would have been easily avoided by simply acknowledgement of what is the best outcome for everyone concerned. And please stop typing out the word ego 3 times. It doesn't mean more when you say it more than one time. I believe that some individuals are less experienced, not with reality or anything really important. They're less experienced with the really stupid universe of YouTube and the internet in general that shouldn't be something you have experience with. When it's your best or only method for doing anything, it's a sad thing to get good at. Trust me, I'm still learning. If you want to learn something, talk quietly and calmly with Logan Running. You'll learn more than you'll ever want to know. But keep it under your hat. And he may not be able to do that with you. Not because of what's happened recently, but because I don't think he wants to dig it up again. I don't. Welcome to the unreal world of YouTube, Neos. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.